Tamers. Welcome back to some more of me spouting things that I want to spout about for the Digimon Card Game. I am your host, this is my own channel, I am Get Swiftly, and possibly the voice of OPE when it comes to the Digimon Card Game. May have just out myself and never happening again. We will see in the future. It's fun. I actually really do like working with OPE. They're generally quite good. They don't really tell me not to do things. And they're very helpful when it comes to card rulings from judges and stuff when I'm kind of on my own having to ramble, as I was told yesterday. Which is the correct term, he is rambling. You just got to keep the flow going. But I want to talk about the fun time in the room, and that is Red Hybrid's actually a lot better than people thought it was going to be. To be fair, like with Gallopmon last year, a lot of people did turn up with the BT12 Gallopmon deck because they thought, you know, it's the year of Gallopmon. Gallopmon's going to be busted, right? He's going to come in, knock some door, fall over. Gallopmon don't do nothing. Gallopmon is just an absolute waste of space when it comes to the protagonist line. Red Hybrid, on the other hand, that's a protagonist deck because if you can't kill them, there's a good chance they'll come back, and that's the problem with Red Hybrid. That's probably any hybrid deck, to be fair, but Red Hybrid specifically, if you don't kill them, they just kick you in the shins, as you may have watched yesterday. Shout out to Saf. Saf is fantastic. This is not the first time he's won with Red Hybrid, and I technically brought it up as a sort of nonchalant thing yesterday while chatting away. But when we did have him on, I think it was like the last round of OPE for Birmingham Game Expo last year, that green player was like, nah, son, I'm cheating. I'm cheating because I can't lose this game, because I think it was game 2, and I think he knew he was lost. He was like, I can't lose this, because he knew he was going to get out of the turn after, and he was just like, I gotta do something. And he, unfortunately, even with cheating, couldn't get a win. And yeah, so he missed it, but you saw him do the actions and stuff. You knew what he was doing. But nonetheless, congratulations to Saf again. I think this is actually his third win with OPE, because I think he won in the regionals for Games Expo. I think he won at the side event that they did at the TCG Expo in October? I'm not 100% sure. It was either the very end of October or the beginning of November. He won one of the events, I believe, and now he's also won this online event. And to be fair, you've had like a full year with that deck. He knows it inside out, and the only thing he changed up was basically putting in the Crimson Blazes and took out the trading cards just because he wanted to have a way of getting rid of Anubis, which a lot of decks, to be fair, do a lot of the side things right now. See, fair in deck, can't do that anymore. Can't go side things. Can't do Anubis, can't do Merva things, can't do Luger. So a lot of the purple decks right now did kind of just get shut down by the whole, you don't get to play things for free. Came up in against Bielstar as well. Bielstar can't get the extra body back on the field. So, you know, I think it was a good deck for the time, and it stays a good deck, to be fair. There's not really much that's going to go into the future now that's going to make it a worse deck. So, Red Hybrid with the 2 Ukamons, I know some people use 4, are in a good position. They get to be aggressive early, especially if you do get the 1 Ukamon in hand early, put it down, following turn, get to put another level 3 in the background there. Having essentially 3 turns of like 3 swings. Fantastic. And the amount of times that you'll see someone swing into security and it will hit a Tamer as well right now. So good. And it just takes them out the play because they just don't understand why you're just going straight in for the kill. But I want to talk about the layout for yesterday. So Red Hybrid was actually the highest representation yesterday at 37 decks, which is 23.57%. Nearly a quarter in the room were Red Hybrid. There is other, and the reason there's other here, because this is like just 1 or 2 decks that were around. There was Gallopmon, there was a few Suka decks, and then just like whatever wasn't really branched into something specific. Bielstar Control, there was 15. I know Bielstar has a really good engine with the Garurumon engine currently. Obviously, it does dissipate when we get to BT 15 technically, well, in the BT March 1st. Blue Metal Garurumon X, I think a lot of people wanted to have the old one with some of like the new X cards in it, because they're pretty good. The new cards from Ex05 do help, and obviously this is pre BT 15 meta because they didn't want to have people like, you got 1 day to get cards in. It happened. 8 D Brigade, 5% the room. They lost more than they won, which makes sense. Actually, look at this. Bielstar also lost more than they won. Oh god. D Reaper, it was 4% of the room technically, and it lost one extra game than it won, but it had a lot of draws, which is really strange. But then again, I think a lot of people play D Reaper like a security control deck now. Purple, Fen Reluga, which is weird because it's currently only a purple deck because you can't run the red stuff just yet. With 3%, again, lost more games than it won, but with only 5 decks in the room, it was going to have a low representation anyway. And then 4 yellow hybrids. Now, I don't know if in the 34, the red-yellow security control hybrid deck that we saw classes as yellow hybrid, or if it classes as its own thing. We'll go from there. Yeah, I just wanted to sort of do a quick announcement, sort of like about like what yesterday's event looked like and why it's interesting to me. Again, I did the whole joke about Galakmon being good last year because it never was and never will be. Mildramon, though, that's gonna get real good real soon. As soon as BT 17 comes out, baby, I'm making that deck. That Crimson mode's coming out. It's gonna kick someone in the shins, baby. Oh yes, I'm gonna mill us both to 20, and I'm gonna win the game. You ain't gonna nothing. You ain't gonna play the game. It's my game now. Oh, I said that a little bit. EX6 Bialzi, man. Oh, baby. Oh, ranting for no reasons. Again, just a little quick video to get you guys through the working Monday. But no, I was really happy to see that Red Hybrid has come out in a strong force and was doing so well, and also being a good deck. I'm always one of those weird people when it comes to hybrid decks because I don't like the fact that its win condition sometimes is your opponent has to fight you. Because to me, that sounds like a bad win condition to have. Oh yeah, if you swing into my security but you can't hit me 6 times, there's a good chance I'm going to crack back and win. And especially with the cards like the BT12 Takuya that give you 2 memory if you've got more than 10,000 DP and survive. Well, that sucks. Because if you go to 3, because you go into anyway, because you are going to have a memory setter, because the one that gives you the extra 2 memory is a memory setter. You go into order, and you swing. Awesome. Come back again. Alright, I've got another couple of Tamers here. I'm going to go do the same thing again. Swing. Oh, I've got a Gravity Crush. I'm going to gain 2 memory. Oh, I've actually got 2 Gravity Crushes. I'm going to gain 4 memory. Which means that all my things can do the max amount of hits. Nothing in your security is going to bother me. I can't be hit by any interruption cards. And it's like, well, I had no counterplay because my counterplay was trying to beat you. But your counterplay was not dying on that one swing. So yeah, I'm always funny with hybrids in that sense. I have noticed that Seth doesn't play the Omnimon Blitz, which is what you normally see as like the one-of tech in some of these decks. He does though play the Blitz Emperor, which to me makes also sense, but the idea is that you swing like 3 times with the BT12 one, and then when you've got them down to 0, you go into Omnimon to swing for game. But I mean, if you've got the stuff in trash already, you can always just go into the Blitz Emperor and just go Sonic swing. But yeah, no, I think Red Hybrid's in a really good position right now. BT 15 doesn't really change it too much because there's nothing that can really make you do much different in terms of like how you're gonna play the game. From what I can tell, anyway. Obviously, there's new decks getting good. There's the new Ryudramon deck, which technically is just gonna be a Doramon deck. There's the new Machinedramon support, which again makes Machinedramon better, but not necessarily gonna like really impact Red Hybrid. So this could be the meta for Red Hybrid. To be fair, I know hybrids have been much more of an English meta thing than Japan, especially since they did get the hits to Tommy after us and Jet Sylphie. I think it was Jet Sylphie. We got it quite early because obviously we got fed up of having 6 months of the same meta, whereas Japan was like, oh, yeah, it comes and goes. And they're like, yeah, you can have it taken away when we get to the next set, we can sell stuff to you. So, but Tommy hasn't come back, which I'm quite surprised about. I'm a lot surprised that people haven't just like jammed him into things, especially like the Source Stripping decks. Like, Tommy's great, 3-cost Source Strip, strip free, and you've got a Tamer so you can bring with a hybrid next turn. Why wouldn't you? But that's just my ramblings now. But again, congratulations to Saf and everyone who played yesterday. European champion, Frozen. Started the day at 0-2 and ended the day at 5-2, getting top 8. So don't call it a comeback. He's been here for years. So that's how it is, though, sometimes. So we'll see you guys hopefully soon for some more content. We'll hopefully see you soon for some more OPE adventures. There is a in-person side event on day 2 of the OPE event in March. That is only a 32/64 prizing event, though. So if you are in the Birmingham area, because it's happening in Wolverhampton, and you wish to jump in, do get your tickets as soon as you can, because they will sell out, because OPE events in person are actually pretty fun. And hopefully we'll hear soon about them being at Games Expo again this year. Fingers crossed, Bandai's happy to represent again, because obviously OPE has to ask Bandai to do things, and then Bandai has to agree to it, and then they have to agree to it through Games Expo. But again, hopefully we get this done, and we get to have more events, and I get to be there in person, I get to have fun, I get to see the guys, the girls, the Tamers, see the judges, have a great old time, and just have fun. It's nice to get out and about. I'm not a massive fan of online events, to be fair. I do find them to be kind of a hassle. But in-person events are great because, you go to them, you hassle them. It's great. But no, we'll see you guys soon. Have a great time. Have a great day. Have a great week if I don't see you the rest of the week. And peace out and goodbye. Mwah. Love you all.